Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. Hello, Lucky Squared
Hello.
Wind Down. Today, what are we talking about?
Atlanta season 3, episodes 1 through 5.
Oh, the first half.
Yes.
Before we continue, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Ah, yes.
All the above.
I'm going to start saying at the beginning of these. Play the music, Avery. King CGR. She wanna
Hey now.
There's no music playing.
In my head there is.
But the camera's rolling. We have to keep going.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's talk about Vanessa.
Oh, God. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Vanessa.
She's been on a weird spiral. A very strange spiral.
Is it a spiral?
I feel like it is. Because, like, she was really about her kid, making sure that everything was right. She was like showing a good face for the teachers to like her and accept her daughter into the gifted program and all that. And now she's pushing randoms into a pool and being a kleptomaniac.
Oh yeah, she was just stealing stuff at that party. I forgot about it.
And then ghosting Ern.
Oh my God.
In Europe, of all places.
Like, hey, it's been about 3 days.
Six.
You good?
This was
6 days. You're good. She was like,
yeah.
Thumbs up.
I was just like, what the heck is going on?
She didn't seem off literally until this the episode at the party, the tree.
Like, I felt that there was a little bit. She was a little off. Especially after
they killed Tupac.
Yeah. I feel like that really.
Oh no, that's definitely what went like. All right, go off the cliff, see if you can fly. That definitely is what like did it. Okay, there was offness at like 4 a.m. when Ern showed up at the hotel and she was coming back with ice. It was like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, yo, is his old dude in the room with her?
It just boggles my mind because she also has a whole boyfriend apparently.
I actually forgot he existed.
Yeah, she has a whole boyfriend, and has she been getting in touch with him?
I don't know.
She's just off doing her own thing, and she's really concerned. Cause like I wouldn't be as concerned. If one, she has a buddy, you always need a buddy, especially when you're off in Europe. You need a buddy.
I mean, apparently she's been there before.
But she was a child.
Yeah.
And 2, you have a child. You can't just
ghost your baby's father, and your child is not here.
Especially if your baby's father has the accessibility to get you back to America.
Oh yeah, I'm glad it wasn't just like we popped back in while the tour was first starting. We popped in I don't know how long they've been touring. I just know that he could just be like, yeah, we need the 60,000 in advance. Like, what?
Yeah, and he's just like, I do appreciate Ern's growth as a manager, because don't get me wrong, he was always on his shit. He was always like,
he was kind of fumbling around.
Yeah, and like now it's just like, okay,
he's caught a groove.
Yeah,
he knows exactly what to do. Even
There's
in the latest episode, he was just like, oh yeah, your ginger beer, yeah, it's on stage. So what's some water, because you got a little musty on the ride. I was just like,
you like
dehydrated.
You gotta keep
drink more water, man.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's just amazing to see. I love growth. I really do.
Yeah.
And I think that for a while, Paperboy was just taking
advantage.
I don't want to say advantage, but like he wasn't mindful of how much Earn does for him, and is still doing for him. And I think like he kind of became a little bit more mindful when he's like, "Hey, are you good? Like you just seem really busy lately." And I'm just like, "Yeah, he's managing your ass. What do you mean he just seems a little busy?"
Yeah, I was very glad that they put that in there.
Yeah,
because it showed that they're cousins, they're cool and everything. They have a relationship, but like because of the tour and their roles, they haven't really spent time
like
talking without the tour in mind.
Yeah, and like Keith Stanfield's character.
He's just going along for the ride.
Yeah, he doesn't really try to take up any extra responsibility other than being his friend.
But also, with him not putting forth any effort to take on responsibility, he also isn't causing more stress.
Exactly.
He's just very like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm occupying this space. If you need me, I'm there. If not, I will move out of the way.
Try to get you to go on a scavenger hunt.
Like, no, that was funny. He was like, we're not gonna go on the adventure with the map. Yeah, I know.
He's like, bad cop, good cop, devastated
cop. Devastated cop. It was funny as hell. Good cop, bad cop, devastated cop.
I love Luckie. I really do. That man he's effortlessly funny.
Yeah, kind of like
and it's crazy how his first
thing.
He didn't have to tell the world. Anyway, but it's amazing that his first thing that I ever seen him in was Get Out.
Oh yeah.
Cause like seeing him now is just like
going from that very like small role to.
Hey, there are no small roles.
You're right. There are no small roles. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh man.
What about Paperboy? Do you think he's okay?
No. It's like he kind of has everything that he wanted.
Yeah.
But not that he's lost himself, but he's lost his voice. And that gotta suck. And
I could see how that could happen because like he's basically being handled, and although he does have a lot to say, like if he's uncomfortable with something, or is gonna take care of it, no questions asked.
Like in that episode,
yeah, he's like, yeah, we're not gonna.
Like I'm not going out there, I'm not performing. He's like, you ain't gotta perform.
Hey, like
the insurance will handle this. We good.
We're good. It's fine. Whatever you want, we got it. And it's just like, it's sad though.
Yeah, because like the people closest to him are like involved with the tour as well. It's like, sure, he can have downtime with Keith's character, but what the fuck are they gonna talk about?
Because it's
some like ethereal level, next level shit, like some fourth dimensional, fifth dimensional shit. And Paperboy probably just like, yeah, but I want to have like a down to earth conversation with my cousin, but I can't.
Yeah.
Just like I've been kind of neglecting that relationship. So I feel bad for him, especially since like he said that it's too late for him to do anything else.
Yeah, because like whenever you're at the height of your career to that extent, you can't not be that you can't not be famous. You can't just walk the street, go back home, spend time with your family, because they're gonna be expecting a handout, or they're gonna be expecting more. The paparazzi's gonna come harass your family. What were they doing here? What's going on with that?
Yeah, you can't think about what's gonna happen when he goes back to America, like when he goes back to ATL.
Especially if all that shit that's happening is happening.
Oh.
Like with the episodes where.
Oh, I don't. Okay, we gonna get to that later. We'll get to that later. Let's finish up Paperboy and then we'll go into that.
Is that happening?
In my mind, it's not.
Okay.
In my mind, let's finish Paperboy.
Okay.
So, you being a writer.
Yes.
I feel like you can relate to him finally writing something.
Yeah, that's why I was so sad. Like, that really hurt because I was just like, if I lost that little thing, because like, don't get me wrong, it's always going to be in your mind, that feeling, but to hear it
and the specifics,
yeah,
like he hadn't lost it, but he said, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah. And what are you gonna do? Like, cause like the person that's your down to earth friend, you don't really have a connection with anymore because he is busy handling your stuff. And your other friend is just at all times high and just thinking about the pleasure of the world.
Yeah.
And he needs that down to earth person, but he can't just go out to the street and have a normal conversation with a stranger because he's very recognizable. So it's just like he's alone. And that one little moment that he had is thrown in the trash.
Oh, how is he with them still? Like,
and I'm so mad at Luckie.
Like, wouldn't Lucky's character have been like, yeah, we don't need to be around this guy,
especially if when he almost said.
No, even before that, the shit that happened at the tree party thing, whenever he was just like, nah, she's racist, you can't take that. He's just like, none of that happened. Why did he just go with the flow? It's like, oh, well, that's his character to go with the flow.
Yeah, there you go. You answered your question.
Yeah, but Jesus, I'm like, why is socks there? Spelled like regular, like socks.
S-O-X?
No, CK.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh my God, I forgot his hairline was like back there.
Yeah, poor guy.
No.
Not so poor.
No, F him.
Yeah.
He took the art away.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for sure that the kid, he looked like a kid, but
I feel like all of them were in on it.
Mm-mm.
I do.
No, don't think that at all.
Not all of them, but like Socks, the kid.
Nope.
Because like, how did the kid know all the information that he knew if Socks didn't give him that information and Socks had his phone the entire time?
I feel like he just was such a big fan that he somehow scoured the internet and found that unreleased song. Because back in the day with LimeWire and FrostWire, I had so much unreleased music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it gets leaked out somehow. It's like, okay, where did he record that? Because he recorded it,
mm-hmm.
He just never released it, but it was on his phone. But who's to say this guy didn't go deep into the web and find it? So I don't feel like he was in on it, but I can see why you would think. I can totally see that. But it was just something genuine with him at the end of him whenever he delivered the line, I hope you find your phone, after he did his song. I was just like, oh, he really ain't got the phone. That's crazy.
I just felt like it was like, no, you know, there's no way you don't know. There's no way you don't know. And the fact that he had the audacity. And the song was kind of good. That's the bad part about it. Because I was just like, okay, I could see myself, my 15, 16-year-old self, just jamming out to this mellow music. It had like Ed Sheeran, I See Fire vibes.
I kid you not. I thought he was just about to sing I See Fire, but I was just like, no, he's not.
He definitely did it. But you know what it's better than?
We ain't even got to get into Elliot.
It's gets better. If he said at the end of that, I'm still working on it, I could believe it. It wasn't terribly long. It wasn't terribly long.
Okay. Let's get into these other episodes, these other 2 episodes.
Okay.
I don't think that this is what's happening in the world of Atlanta, the show. Because if it is this just an American thing? Or is this happening in Europe as well?
Okay, I can see, well, I feel like,
I feel like they would have to have some inkling of what was going on.
Yeah, you can't be that disconnected.
Yes, they can.
Because I was thinking about it.
Yes, they can. Nah, they would have said something about it on Twitter.
Ern would have definitely, at the very least.
Or the black kid from the tree party place, he probably could have alluded to it.
Yeah.
So I don't think
that, or it just happened. Like, while this was going on, this was also happening on the same day. Okay. But I feel like with what was going on with in that day, it would happen like months leading up to it, because it was a lawsuit against the owner of the company, and it took some time for it to get settled. So no.
So I think this is just commentary on things in the world, of course.
Yeah.
Like that first episode. I forgot the name of like the lake, but it's like literally built on. And yeah, so that's a thing. Mm-hmm. And then the like different like meme videos happening at the school. Mm-hmm. The kid jumping up, dancing and stuff. The mother telling them like, nah, dance, blah blah blah. Like all of that kind of like happened. They like put their spin on it, mm-hmm. And then I'm glad it ended good.
On a
like
good note.
Yeah, because I was just like, I don't wanna. I was like, whew, they survived.
It stressed me out so bad, because like things like that is just traumatic to me at this point.
Yeah.
Like I can't. It's hard for me to get through a book with that kind of torture in it. Mm-hmm. So it's just really sad that was based on a true story that did not end well.
Took Benadryl and stuff and rolled off of him to breach.
Mm-hmm. It's really sad that people like that exist and the system does not do their part.
So, the big payback. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you.
Carlos, you don't tell me you would be one of those people to go out and have a son pay for his great grandfather's sin.
Listen, he can make payments, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I ain't asking for 50 or 3 mil, maybe just, a mil or something,
So, okay. See, I would be the type of person to be like, no, you're gonna pay me. You're gonna pay off my debt. Like, my student debt is just gonna be transferred over to you.
Okay.
You're gonna pay that, and you're gonna have to wear a shirt that says, I own slaves.
I wouldn't make nobody do it. Because that was crazy.
Once a week, you're gonna have to wear that.
It's like, what's up with the guy with the shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, he has to wear that twice a week. That's crazy. That is crazy. What that white girl said in the office, she was 100% what?
I am 100% Jewish.
No. I'm talking about the one that said, I can't believe.
Nordic.
I can't believe I'm 100% Nordic.
That affects all of us.
No, it doesn't. Oh, this episode was just so surreal, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, 40 acres on a mule. You know what I can do with 40 acres right now? And a mule. I'll sell a mule.
Honestly, if I was white, I'd be like, listen, I can't pay this, but I know people in the government who will get you and your family that 40 acres and a mule. Listen, I'll do that.
I don't think I don't think that's gonna happen.
I just feel like
48. You know how much 40 acres is?
I feel like if that was ever to be a thing, that would actually wake up some white people to actually help the government pay its American partners their dues.
That's why I was glad the way it ended with, it was like, for those of you who have a restitution tax, I was like, oh, it's a tax.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's what, like, because, like, white people have this way of having the government actually hear them.
Oh, okay.
So whenever they're outraged about something, the government's like, oh, it's actually a problem.
Yikes.
And it's unfortunate, but it's because the majority of the people in the government are white.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear the people that look like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a drink on that too.
So.
I did like what the white guy said before he shot himself.
You know,
I feel like that really spoke to him, and that's why he's paying as much taxes as he is.
Oh, you're talking about at the Marshall at the very end when he was like 15%. And they went, ooh. Like, yeah, but tips aren't taxable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that moment was very, I don't want to use the word touching because I don't think it was touching, but it like spoke to something in me that was just like, oh, he gets it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it happened way before I was thought of, but even still.
Like, your family gets erased out like it never happened. My family still has to deal with that trauma.
Yeah, like, I met my great-grandmother, who is Native American. Like, I met her. I used to, like, go chill with her at her house, go to the drink machine, bring her a drink, chill. Like, she definitely had to go through some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, she saw her parents deal with it. So, it's just very, it makes you think. And they say the best art makes you think.
Yeah. And it also, I did appreciate how he was able to handle that grace that he was like, because at first he was like, it's not fair, like, why is this happening to me? But it's like, that's how we felt, and you didn't hear us when we were talking nicely about it. That's why that woman got a blow horn. It was just like, I want my $3 million.
The fact that her family was posted up at his apartment took the cake for me. He was just like, oh. Yeah. I think it made it even funnier that he's the guy from Hangover. He's Doug.
No, but the funniest part of that entire thing is just like how quick they were to denounce their whiteness. Whenever it cost them something.
Oh my God.
It's like, no, I'm actually Jewish.
She was like, I'm 60% Jewish. We were slaves too. He was just like, well, you know,
the Austrian Hungarians were slaves. That was a million years ago.
Come on. Oh, well, you were white yesterday.
I was like, I'm Peruvian.
You were white yesterday. Yo, you were white yesterday. Took me all out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes. I was just like, oh, this is good. This is, yeah.
Well, you were white yesterday. Oh my God. I think some black people are kind of like that. You were black yesterday, and like they find out
there are so many other things
and everything, but not in a bad way, you know.
I just feel like I feel like as a Black American, because I'm not one with dual citizenship.
You know, I said that to one of my teachers back in like high school.
So as she just
looked at me.
As a Black American, I could see the eagerness and the want to know that culture.
I do. Yeah. I'm one of those people that wants to know.
I do, because I did do the ancestry and me thing, but it only like really showed up my mother's side.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really interesting how it doesn't really try to tell you if you're a slave.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. But like, because for me, it just doesn't. It's just like, this is the area that you are from, and this is like some documents that these people might be related to you. But it only went back as far as my mother. And like, that might be different for other people, but that was just my experience with it. So it's just like, I see these celebrities over here boo-hooing and crying over their ancestries that are really white. And I'm just like, what did it show you? Were you like some type of royalty back in the day? Like, where did that lead you? Why are you crying about these people? I just want to know.
Look, I don't know. So sometimes when I hear different African accents, it makes me like long to know what mine would have been.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I feel like I'm missing a piece of me by not fully knowing my roots. Like there's a blockage within my roots, so I'm not like fully embedded into like all the energy and stuff. Like I just feel like that from time to time. I feel like that while reading the sonnet. Claude McKay, look him up. Great. Yeah, reading that and everything, it's like from the regions whence my fathers came. I'm just like, I don't really know. It's like, yeah, I know the vast place. I don't know down to the like tribe or anything. It's like I don't have to take on their beliefs and everything, because I believe what I believe now, but I can still take from. You know what I mean?
Because like, I want to know about my history too, because like sometimes my tongue gets really heavy. If that makes any sense. Like,
wait, no, your actual tongue gets heavy?
Yeah, like it's hard for it to speak English. Like maybe my tongue.
Are you having a stroke?
No, cause like I'll drop into this weird accent sometimes.
You know, I've been married to you. I don't think I know what you're talking about, darling. I'm just playing. Sometimes I just think you can't talk sometimes. And that's why you just be like...
Like, I get a really weird accent that's neither...
You told me when I'd be like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds weird. I'm not gonna lie.
It like just come out of nowhere, and I'm just like, okay, give me a second to rest my tongue.
Yeah, I didn't know your tongue actually got like heavy and would drop. That is weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. You might want to get that checked out.
I just stopped talking.
You have anything else you want to say about Atlanta season 3 so far?
I like it. You should check it out.
Same. Well, all right. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I know I said at the beginning of the video, and if you've made it this far, thank you. If you've made it this far, I want you to go down in the comment section and maybe comment what you thought of the video. Whether you liked it, disliked it, are you watching Atlanta? What do you want to see us watch?
Yeah.
Shout out to Penny. We're going to start watching Pose soon, just as soon as we get some more free time. Yeah. Super busy right now. Super busy.
And we might have one of the Joneses on, because they love Pose too.
That's true. Get all that in the works.
But as you know, we're going to keep on recording as long as you keep on watching.
All right. Peace.
Bye.